Hello, hello. Establish your business, protect your name, and keep your profits. All right, hello. My name is Tammy Shiambade, creator of Ask Tammy Live, and I am so glad that you are here with me today, where we are going to discuss the best ways to establish your business, protect your name, and keep your profits. Today I want to answer the question, what do I need, trademark protection or copyright protection? Guess what? I am so glad that you asked. I'm here to give you the answer to that question. It really depends on what you're trying to protect. Both copyright and trademark law protect intellectual property, but they protect it in different ways. Copyright is all about protecting your artistic or literary work. So that means maybe you've written a book, right? You want to protect your story, not just the storyline, but the actual words on the page, right? Maybe you've created a piece of music. So there's a particular melody and a way that you've arranged the notes. Copyright helps you protect that. If you've written a movie or a screenplay, all of these things that are the fruit of your creativity or the fruit of your imagination, copyright allows you to protect it. And you are allowed to protect it once it has been put into a tangible form. So I say that to let you know that you cannot protect an idea. Ideas are up for grab. But once you've put something down into a tangible form, like putting it down into a book, like publishing it on a blog, like printing it out on paper, right? Like recording the sound, you've put it into something tangible. You are then given copyright protection. Now, trademark is all about the protection that is given to something that distinguishes the source of a product or service, right? And trademarks are particularly for products. Service marks means the same thing, but it's for service. And so what that means is that, let's say you've created a special name to identify all the products that you provide, right? You have a name for your business so that everyone knows that if this thing comes from this business, they're the source, right? That is what trademark law allows you to protect. So that means a word, a phrase, a sound, a picture, a symbol, right? That identifies you as the source. That's why we're talking about our logos, right? Or we're talking about our trade names, right? All of these things are protected by trademark law. All right, so I want us to look at a book that shows us how copyright and trademark protection work together. Now, Booker T. Washington wrote this book. It's called Up From Slavery. And the words on the page, the storyline, everything that he's written is protected by copyright. If anyone tries to take a paragraph from this book and does not attribute where they got the information from, they are infringing on his copyright. Additionally, on the cover, we see a picture of chains, right? Someone drew this picture. This is an artistic piece of work. There is a copyright protection that is afforded to this particular look, okay? This has copyright protection. Now, what I wanted to show you that shows us trademark protection is something on the corner. This right here says Barnes and Noble. This is a trade name that tells us where this book is from, who published the book. Right? We know that it came from Barnes and Noble. If anybody takes a book and they decide to put Barnes and Noble on that book, they are now saying that they are the source of that book. They're saying they make it look like Barnes and Noble is the source of the book when it's not. This is what trademark protection does. Now, if you look at it, you might be able to see the font and see that there's a special font that Barnes and Noble uses. This font is actually different from the one on the front. That's why I'm looking at this one. Now, this particular way that they've put it together could, in some instances, be considered Barnes and Noble's logo, right? And so if this is their logo, if anyone tries to take this logo and put it on something that they own, right, it's going to look as though they're trying to confuse the source, as though they're trying to make the world think that it came from Barnes and Noble. So that's really where the difference between trademark and copyright come into play. You might need both, right? So let's say you're coming up with a series of books and you want all of these books, like for example, one of my favorite books when I was growing up, The Babysitter's Club. Every single Babysitter's Club book had the same logo on the front. That is a trademark of that source of books. So we know that anytime you see the Babysitter's Club name or that particular logo, it belongs to that class of babysitter's origin, right? But the story on the inside differed, but the story always had copyright protection. I hope I'm making sense. That's a question that a lot of people ask, and so the answer is sometimes you might need both. Depends on what you're really trying to protect more. A lot of times when we're talking about business, in most instances, people are usually looking for trademark protection. However, if let's say you've come up with a jingle for your business, so there's a special song, you're going to want copyright protection for that song as well. If there's a beautiful image that people may want to copy over and over again, you actually have a copyright invested in that. That's something that you may want to protect other people from using. So there's a beautiful way that you design your books in the front and you don't want other people to take that. Then yeah, that's copyright protection. If there's a particular logo as well that you put on top of that, that's trademark protection. Whew, simple, right? But that's all I have for you today. I hope that this has been helpful. Again, my name is Tammy Shiambade, and I'm a Houston-based attorney who is here to help you establish your business, protect your name, and keep your profits. If this has been helpful to you, leave me a comment below and subscribe to this channel and tell your friends about it. Also, go ahead and visit www.toslegal.com. That's my website, and there are lots of other resources available to you there. Hope you have an amazing day. Go out and be a boss. Bye.